Hopping requires a lot of strength and stability. It can be a really tricky skill to learn, so keep encouraging the children to practice and to hop, hop, hop. Before we get started, there are a few things we need to remember as we're teaching the fundamental movement skills. 1. Make sure you place a sticker on one foot. This will act as a visual cue and not only support your teaching, but also the children. 2. Make sure you over-exaggerate how big you're doing the skill so the children can see exactly how it's done. And 3, make sure that with any of our locomotor skills, we focus on teaching the legs first before we include the arms. Alrighty, let's hop to it. The first step for our hopping is we need to focus on our legs. So let's glue our hands to our hips and let's practice some of our balancing. Can you bring your sticker foot up? Good. Can you stay there? Can you bring it behind? Bit tricky. Let's try the other foot. Lift it up. And behind. Great job. Let's try that one more time. Ready? Up. And behind. And up. And behind. Amazing work. Now we're going to add a little bit of a challenge. As I have my leg balancing behind, can you do a little bend in your other leg? Whoop, bit of a wobble. Try it again. Bend and up. Good job. Let's try the other foot. So we're balancing with our leg behind. Bend and straight. Bend and straight. If you need to hold onto a wall or even a friend's arm, that will really support the balancing. Step 2 for our hopping is we need to practice what our arms are going to be doing. So we are going to have 2 swinging robotic arms, making sure that they are moving at the same time. They go behind and in front and behind and in front. Good job. Just like this. Amazing. Step 3 for our hopping is we need to practice doing our arms and our legs together. This can be a little bit tricky, so take it nice and slow. So we are going to be doing our balancing as we are bending our knee and then straightening it and include the arms on top. So there's a lot involved, so let's go all together nice and slow. Can you lift up your sticker foot behind and let's have our arms ready. As my arms come behind my body, I'm going to bend my leg. And as I straighten my leg and my arms come in front, so does my knee. Let's try it again. Bend and back. Straighten up. One more time. Bend and back. Straight and up. Good job. Because we did that slow, it can feel a bit more tricky. Sometimes when we do skills a little bit faster, we don't have to be balancing for as long. Let's try it 2 times on the other foot. So I'm bringing up my non-sticker foot behind. My arms are ready. Bend and back. Straighten up. Bend and back. Straight and up. Good job. One foot will always feel better than the other, but keep practicing both sides. Now we get to hop all together. If you think that the children are not ready to include their arms, keep your hands glued to your hips so they can practice their hopping. Or if you think that they're only ready to be hopping on the spot, stay hopping on the spot until they're ready to start hopping forward. So let's do a few hops on the spot together with our hands on our hips. Choose your favorite leg and let's do 3 hops. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job. Now we can try hopping forward all together. Let's do 4 hops together, moving forward, making sure that our leg is going behind and up, and so are our arms. Let's try 4 together. Great job. It can be a really tricky skill, but keep practicing. There are a few common errors you might notice the children do as they are learning a skill for the first time. It's really important that we learn to detect and correct these errors so that they do not progress further with bad habits. Some common errors you might notice the children do as they are starting to hop is they are not swinging their foot forward and backwards. This can really help with momentum and support them as they start to hop forward. Another thing you might notice is they are not using their arms to help them hop forward. Make sure you practice those double robot arms of swinging back and up and forward to help them with their hopping. And lastly, you might notice that they aren't able to hop multiple times. We need to make sure that they can hop at least 4 times in a row. So keep practicing your balancing and make sure that you're hopping on the spot before encouraging them to hop forward. Happy hopping!